Okay, so all we did with her at first, I just said, hey, let's just imagine that the ceiling is pushing down on you. Let's push it away from you. What just happened? She just came out of her shell. I said, if you don't get out of the stress physiology and at least have the physical anchor of knowing how to break out of that degeneration pattern, then there's only one way you're going to go, and that is here. Hey guys, welcome back to the Farm. Dr. Steve Hoffman, back with another episode of Core Wellness TV, and today we're going to go through some case studies that I had recently at the office come in, and one of them is going to be, actually I'm going to probably pick on, I'm not going to use her real name since I don't have permission to share her story, but we will call her, how about Miss Janey? How about Miss Janey? All right, Miss Janey. Miss Janey came in, and she came in very stressed, trouble swallowing, horrible back pain, history of all kinds of leg pain, sciatica, you name it, it has happened to her. Life stresses, relationship stresses, sicknesses around her, full-time work, trying to just make it. We just have to make it through life, don't we? And she had gotten to the point where actually she was having trouble swallowing, like couldn't swallow. Obviously she could swallow a little, but it was very hard for her to swallow. And I was like, uh-oh, this is maybe medical. I need to go send her off to somebody else. I said, well, probably if it's trouble swallowing, we should, probably get a, medical upper GI and make sure that's all good. But let's see how just by, so literally she came in like a turtle. And I said, we're going to take you out of the turtle and turn you into a swan again, right? So just by teaching her, basically she was, curled forward. Her head was way inside her shoulders, like a turtle inside the shell, literally. And like your neck, if your muscles of your head and neck aren't working like they're supposed to, elongated and balanced, yeah, you're gonna have trouble swallowing because all the muscles aren't doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, so all we did with her at first, I just said, hey, let's just imagine that the ceiling is pushing down on you. Let's push it away from you. What just happened? She just came out of her shell. I said, if you don't get out of the stress physiology and at least have the physical anchor of knowing how to break out of that degeneration pattern, then there's only one way you're going to go, and that is here. More trouble, right? So we taught her basic sense, probably going to get sick of me saying this, of where's your support and push away from it. And imagine there's support on your head. What if the ceiling was closing down on you? Push away from it. Sit bones, push away from them. Hands, imagine pushing away from them. Oh, what happens? You come out of your shell. Just with that simple thing, and teaching her about lowest expiratory position. I have a video on that as well. I'll link it below if I remember it. Every time you breathe out, your rib cage goes down to its lowest possible place, while you're also getting tall. Your rib cage goes down, it lowers your center of gravity, makes you feel more centered and grounded. At the same time, you're getting longer. You get longer, your center of gravity drops, and your brain says, wow, this feels good. Let's let things work like they're supposed to with our physiology. Let's turn on peace physiology and turn off stress physiology. So that length, just that, okay? Now I did give her, as I always do, first time around, we taught her the baby back position, which is baby back 4.5 months, 6 months. Bottom line is she learned how to make a connection with her back support zone. She brought some length into her body and just learned how to do that. We just had her put her feet on a chair and just be in that position, breathe and be long, and have the intention of reawakening your old baby patterns or your new baby patterns, whatever you want to call it. The patterns of renewal, regeneration, and expansion versus the pattern of decay and degeneration and stress that she was in. Just doing that, comes back next time, next day, already her swallowing is improved by 50% at least. Not perfect, but better. And even better, when she walked in, you could feel her. She didn't come in like this. She came in like this. Total shift in her energy, total shift in her thought patterns. Making a difference by simply developing body awareness and the intention of opening up, pushing away from support. It's really, really complex. Pain is complex. Life is complex. Find something simple to do. And that's where we just go back to baby. Go back to infant positions. Bring your body back in time. When you bring your body back in time, you bring your mind back in time. Bring your body, mind back in time to the point and to the points when you were just developing, from 0 to like 4 to 6 years old. That's whenever we started uprighting and getting into this optimal centrated posture. And then we spent the rest of our lives being stressed and being pulled back out of it. You have to have a strategy. You have to have a technique. That's what we do with Core Wellness Institute. If you're interested in this kind of stuff and you want to feel better, feel younger, move better, have better posture, just have a better outlook on life, regenerate instead of degenerate, reversecpsnow.com. That's where you can learn about enrollment, and we would love to have you join. We've got, I think we've just tipped over 1,000 students inside CWI, so it's very exciting, and I hope you join us. It's reversecpsnow.com. That's reverse crossed posture syndrome, which is the predictable but reversible pattern of unhealthy aging. It's the protection posture. It's the stress posture. It's that protection. We want to expand. We want to be open. We want to be strong. Please join us. All right. And even if you don't, I'm glad you're here. And we'll be doing lots more from the farm, where we are focused on regenerating not only our lives and our bodies, but also regenerating the soil, regenerating the environment, drawing carbon back down, and looking for the future care of our children. Okay? Because we got this little bitty time here. There's a lot more people going to be having a lot more time beyond us. Let's take care of them, okay? All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye. Game cam. Let's see what kind of critters we found.